guys, so I've made a little bit of a mission for myself to get back into reading. For a while I did have a second booktube channel that I never really got going, and I've made the decision lately to sort of amalgamate all of my facets into just this one main channel. So on Sundays I've decided to do book videos, and if you like book videos, awesome. If you don't like book videos, then it's fine, you don't have to watch them. But because it's been a while since I've been able to like dedicate myself to reading, I decided to kick things off with a good old TBR. And I did want to get this up a little bit earlier in April, but things are as they are, so I will just start now. I'm going to start with a couple of, well, 3 rereads. That's the only reason I picked 3, because I've read these books before. So first of all, we have The Devil Wears Prada by Lauren Weisberger. At least I think that's how you say her name. Weisberger, Weiss. I don't know. I honestly don't know. But I'm sure everyone's seen the film. I do like the book because it's a different take. It's pretty much the same sort of story, but there's a little bit of a different backstory, different levels of character development, and I like how it ends up. I do also have the sequel to this I haven't read yet, so I might read that next month. We'll see. And I think I've read this book like half a dozen times, possibly. And then we have Confessions of a Shopaholic by Sophie Kinsella, which I think fits perfectly into my situation. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I will link that video in the info box for you. Again, this is just a really quick short read. It's the one that I've read before. This is very different to the movie version. I do really like it, so I'm looking forward to rereading it. And then this one is a book that I've not heard anyone talk about, I don't think. And this is by Louise Mensch, who also writes as Louise Bagshaw, and she writes what's classically, like the other 2 books, classic sort of chick lit kind of fiction, women's fiction. And this is about a girl who comes from like a very kind of ghetto dregs of society background, and she sort of climbs her, like, despite her upbringing and the people around her, she decides to make a name for herself, and comes out really strong and becomes a success off her own back and makes her life happen for her and not for anyone else. And yeah, I can't remember exactly the details, but I know that it involves her moving into New York City. I think she moves in from either Queens or Brooklyn. There's a bit of like mafia going on. There's a bit of there's the typical like rich business guy, and there's a love interest, and it's good. It sounds like when you look at all the pieces, it sounds like it's going to be very stereotypical and airheady, but it's actually really not. She's an amazing main character. What is her name? Dina. She's amazing, Dina. And I really like Louise Mensch's writing. There's this one, and there was another one that she wrote after this. Career Girls, possibly. But either way, this book is really good. I picked it up on a whim just because it said beauty. It caught my eye, and I really enjoyed it. It was one of my favourite books that I read the year that I bought it. So if you happen to see it around or in charity shop or whatever, pick it up. It's good. I really recommend it. So those are the 3 books that I'm going to try and read for the rest of April. I'll do a little wrap up, let you know how I feel about them, or how my feelings may have changed towards them or anything at the end of the month, and then I'll pick a few more books for May. But yeah, if you want little like review videos, I can do that. I will say I'm not very good at them. I could do like gushy videos, but I'm not very good at like reviews, because whenever I try and do reviews, it always ends up reading like something you'd give to your English teacher, because that's how I was taught at school, like breaking down character development and themes and symbolism and all that junk. But as I say, there will be more book videos. I will try and get a book themed video up, or maybe a writing themed video, because I do like to talk about writing. But those will be up on Sundays. I might do a little update video, let you guys know what I'm planning on doing with my channel. I'm just kind of springing these things on you and hoping they stick. But I'm just kind of going with what I feel I want to do on my channel. I like doing the project patterns and stuff, but I want my my blog and my YouTube to have some sort of, I want them to mesh a bit, I don't, they just feel like they have the same name, but they feel like they're two separate entities, I just want them to gel a bit better. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know if you've read any of these books and if you enjoy them, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.